Hello everybody, Ross Madden. I'm back. For those of you who don't know me or haven't been, or I guess didn't follow my YouTube channel, I'll explain where I've been for the last 6 months. In October, I checked into the hospital. That was my last video, was from the hospital bed, and with acute liver failure. And with medications, with steroids, we've got it under control, but I still need a liver. And right now, I'm in the woods. I'm actually hiking Humpback Rock. I promised myself and a whole bunch of nurses that when I got out of the hospital, I would hike all the mountains. And so I'm gonna start with this one. Maybe that one over there is next. I don't know. We'll see. It's pretty difficult. I don't know. I think I can still see the parking lot. I'm taking a break. It's pretty steep. Mountains are steep. I'm gonna get back into talking about politics. This first video is probably gonna be more about catching you up with where I've been. When I was in the hospital, I lost everything. I lost my ability to move my legs. Like I could wiggle my toes and stuff, but like if my legs were straight, they were stuck straight and I couldn't get to them. Like they were stuck, and I was too weak. I was so weak. I couldn't walk. At my worst, I couldn't lift my head off the pillow. I would use my hands to look up, sit my head up and look at doctors. But I really never gave up. And I always knew that I would get out of there. And I always knew that I would find a way. It was just a puzzle. I had to figure it out. I had to figure out how to gain strength while my organs were failing. And doctors didn't know what to do. But eventually, between all the geniuses in that hospital, they figured it out. And I'm on a pretty good medication regimen. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna talk to you guys later. So, let me explain what that means. In order to leave the hospital, I needed to be able to do some things. I needed to be able to get out of bed by myself and get to the bathroom or something. Be able to go get water. Without climbing a flight of stairs necessarily, but just on the same floor, be able to go from laying to sitting, sitting to standing. That was the last thing I had to be able to do to leave, the sit to stand. And then, then you can go. You can go to the bathroom, you can get off the toilet, and you can, sit to stand is critical. If you can't do that, you can't do a lot of things. guys. So once I was able to get, my chest off of the bed and sit and, sit in a chair, sit in a wheelchair, I could start to do rehab. I mean, while I was rehabbing in bed, I was trying to stay active in a bed, but you really can't. You atrophy in a bed, ultimately. You've got to get out of the bed. And so I was getting in a wheelchair as much as possible. When I was in physical therapy, once I actually got to rehab, I was working myself until I was seeing double. I was dizzy every single day, starting out. Hey. And when I was in rehab, I mean, you guys know the double bars where, you're using both your arms and you're trying to walk like a couple steps. I did that after like 30 days in the hospital. That was halfway up. And I remember the first day I walked like 4 steps. It was like the best day. I could walk again. So, and I went from that to walking with a walker. And then from walking with a walker to walking with my physical therapist, just her hand, and then by myself. And I worked my ass off in the hospital. And then after the hospital, I busted my ass in home physical therapy because I wanted to be able to climb mountains and play volleyball. I'm gonna let you pass. And damn, that's beautiful. Now we're hiking mountains. Oh shit. Up ahead is a whole bunch of stairs. We're gonna have to go off for a little bit. Talk to you in a minute. I made it. Made it to the top. Look at that. It's freaking beautiful. So I was taking that video last week and it got a little windy up on the summit of Humpback Rock, and I'm just going to finish the video here. I guess I took that video last week and I'm going to be editing and posting the video today. I basically just said, well, I talked a little bit about how the continuing of the struggle, going from like walking to like learning how to climb stairs, and like how I was like pretty much bear hugging the railing to get up the stairs. And then, here you go, PETA girl. Come on out. And then, I mean, I just talked about how I eventually got out of the hospital, how, it was a struggle, it was a puzzle, but a lot of hard work and listening to doctors and, focus on eating right and just busting your butt and really just staying focused on what the mission is, which is getting strong, getting out of there, learning how to stand up, learning how to walk, and actually doing it. Once you can do it, once I could walk, once I could stand, I would stand around my room. I would like walk around my room, just like put on music and dance and do some exercises, and just talked about my escape. And then I kind of just said, like, it's easy to take your health for granted. It's easy to feel like lazy. It's easy to sit on your butt and take your legs for granted. But you shouldn't. You should walk every day. You should, feel how good it feels to just run. And nobody likes running, but like really just like let the stride stretch out and feel how your legs feel. It's amazing. And when you can do that for the first time in months, it's like my sister called me, and so we'll get right back into it. When you can run for the first time in months, like you haven't been able to run and now you finally can, it is a lot like coming up for air after being underwater for a long time. It is like breathing that first breath, and it is amazing. It's amazing how good it feels when every time I go to the gym, like I get to do something I hadn't been able to do, and it's just, don't be lazy. Take advantage of your life. Take advantage of your health, and thank God for it, because you're lucky to have it. I hope you all have a really good day, and I will try and record another video really soon and not let you guys wait so long. I'm sorry for the long wait. I'm sorry for the last 6 months. I just needed time to myself. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day.